A Corson Carol's song number 25 is Shepherd, Shake Off Your Drowsy Sleep. We are in the key of C, starting on a C chord, and our opening note is a C. Just to warn you though, D, which doesn't regularly belong to this key, is here as a secondary dominant to G. And on the last verse, we're going to do three verses. The first verse and the third verse in the key of C, and then we're going to go up to D, where we'll have D, E, G, and A as our chords. So, okay, this is in 6/8. We count 6/8 in 2. We go 1 and a 2 and a 1. Shepherd, because this is a pickup and it comes in on 2. So 1 and a 2 and a 1. Shepherd, shake off your drowsy sleep. Rise and leave your silly sheep. Angels from heaven around are singing. Tidings of great joy are bringing. Shepherds, the chorus, come and swell. Sing Noel, oh sing Noel. See how the flowers all burst anew, thinking snow is summer dew. See how the stars afresh are glowing, all their brightest beams bestowing. Shepherds, the chorus, come and swell. Sing Noel, oh sing Noel. Shepherds, then up and quick away, seek the babe break of day. He is the hope of every nation, all in him shall find salvation. Shepherds, the chorus, come and swell. Sing Noel, oh sing Noel. All right, so there we go. I love this carol. I hadn't really heard it very much until I heard it on a Metropolitan Library concert recording, and I just kind of fell in love with it there. And there are 5 verses, and you could do all 5 verses if you wanted to, and usually I do in performance, but being that I don't really do anything different on any of the verses, I thought I'd just do 3 for this tutorial. So let's talk about these chords. We've got our regular C chord, which is 3rd finger, 3rd fret on the 1st string. We got D chord barring across on the 2nd fret and pinky on the 5th fret of the 1st string. We got our regular F chord, 1st finger, 1st fret on the 2nd, and 2nd finger, 2nd fret on the 4th. And then we got our G, which of course can be done any odd number of ways, which I usually like to point out. I have a hard time with this pinky G one. Jim Beloff likes that one, but it's just so hard for me for some reason. And then we have, in the key of D, we've got our D. So this is the barred D that we borrowed from the other, or that we had in our other verse, okay? But we got barred D, which is 2-2-2-2-2-2-5. Then we got a E, which is, we just slide that up 2 frets. So now we're 4-4-4-7. Yep, 4-4-4-7. And then for G, I did both versions in this. I did the regular root position and I did the regular root position A, but I also did these barred versions. So the barred version of G, which is notated there in the score, is to bar across the 2nd fret, put your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string and your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string. So there's G, and then if you take that up 2 frets, it becomes A, right? And so that's G and A barred versions. And I just used those at the very end of this 5th verse. I didn't use it any other places. And you don't have to use them, but they're kind of fun. It makes for a different sound. So that last phrase becomes like this. Shepherds, the chorus, come and swell. Sing Noel, oh sing Noel. And if you wanted to, you could even do the D up here instead. So let me do that. Sing Noel, oh sing Noel. Oops. Well, I needed to go up a fret. Sorry. So here we go. Let's try that one more time. Yep. got to make sure that you know which fret you're going to be on, right? Let me see. Here we go. Chorus, come and swell, sing Noel, oh sing Noel. So this is basically a B flat chord shape, this version of D, except we've taken it all the way up to the 5th fret. There's your B flat, you take it up to the 5th fret, and you're good to go, okay? All right. So let's talk about the strumming. I was very simple in this. Okay, I just did a trio, my trio of triplets here, which is basically just down, thumb, up, down, thumb, up. Right? You can use that one, and then you can just use down, up, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and right? Okay, so that's just down, up. And then just holding on to there on some of those, I just held on to it and did a single attack, right? And if you can find a place to put in that double up strum, down, up, down, then it's a good one to throw in. I think the only places I would throw them in are at the ends of those long phrases. So rise and leave your silly sheep, angels from heaven. So let me throw that in to rise and leave your silly sheep. Rise and leave your silly sheep, angels from heaven around us. And then on the end, I think I did it in between the 3rd and the 5th verse, where I go, sing Noel, oh sing Noel. And that gives me an extra beat. Shepherds then up and quick away, before I get into the next verse. Now, if I didn't do that, I probably should have, but there you go. So those are some different ways that you can deal with that. And something that I was doing here that I don't actually do very often, but I find that it really works well with this particular song, is that I was mirroring the rhythms in my strumming that I was singing in the melody, right? So I don't know if you noticed that, but let me just show you the first phrase here again. Shepherd, shake off your drowsy sleep, rise and leave your silly sheep, right? And so I'm just mirroring those rhythms, right? So I'm literally just following along and just doing it exactly in the same rhythm. And I found that this works really well with this one. Normally I just don't do that because it's a little bit boring. But in this one, there's enough energy in it that it really accents the feeling of breathlessness of it, I think. Anyway, so that's all I have on this one. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. I hope you have a Happy New Year. Keep practicing your ukulele and spread some Christmas cheer. Until next time.